Ejector panel on forward rocket commencing. Over.
I'm going EVA, centrifugal mass accelerator burst. Over.
Torsion flex maneuver on flange. X-19 complete. Prepare for ship re-entry. Over.
Roger that.
Well, I'm glad that's wrapped up. Another successful mission of the old spaceship.
Yeah, ever since the Van Allen method, it's a lot easier. But I sure wish I could get rid of this crotch itch.
Roger that.
It's Newton goo, the only thing you'll need to cure those uncomfortable and smelly conditions you get in space. Just apply liberally. And rub the afflicted area. That burning sensation means it's working.
But I already had a burning sensation.
Exactly!
Does it cure Kuiper crotch?
You bet!
Marklar Kronensberg disease?
Of course!
Mark Hamill hair?
Duh.
That thing you get when you go to Rigel 5 and one of the mystics of the Crodian temple puts you in a trance and then you wake up next to a Betazoid wearing a Xylot costume and a half-eaten Calisacacus fruitcake?
So try Newton goo. It'll cure what's ailing you.
I wish it cured my student loans.
Roger that.
From Stinker Industries.
Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. We got the Stinker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness. I'm your host, Justin. This is a podcast about bad movies. And we talk about bad movies, we like bad movies, and we have a good time, and you should have a good time. Sam, are you having a good time?
I'm already having a good time.
That is awesome to hear. Jackie, how about you?
Woot woot!
Woohoo! Fun stuff. You guys got any news for me? Anything fun you know about?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
We need to make a very big time correction.
Uh-oh.
So you went the rest of the way, or part of the way through the rest of the 5 original Planet of the Apes movies.
Uh-huh.
And I said after the first one I was out. I watched Escape from Planet of the Apes and Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and I was fucking wrong. I am in.
Nice.
Especially Conquest. Conquest
Awesome.
is fucking
That is
awesome.
good to hear. I got distracted with the TNG, and so I haven't watched any of them since I poo-pooed them.
Oh no, I didn't like the second one, and I have to go back and watch the second one over again now.
No, I'm telling you shit.
Okay. That's fine, because I thought that one was crap, but they get 3 and 4 are super heavy-handed. Like, the budget goes way down, and they shoot most of it on Earth, so they're really only using the monkey costumes at that point. But they get real heavy-handed on the social commentary. And Ricardo Montalban is awesome in 3 and 4.
Montalban.
Yeah.
Deluxe Continental Breakfast.
Even though he doesn't get top bill, he doesn't even get, like, mentioned in the billing. Like,
Quest!
No. Of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that all comes back together weirdly. Cool. Well, that's good news. I wonder if those are still streaming on Amazon, because I don't know. It's been a while. I noticed that Amazon's starting to cack some of the stuff that I thought, like, Running Scared was one of our future episodes with Billy Crystal
I
and
thought it was on Netflix.
the zany guy, tap dancing man.
Gregory Hines.
It's not on either.
Well, now you're going to have to rent it.
I don't want to rent it. That movie sucks.
I don't even want to watch it.
I
but
know, but
you've
for
already-
free is the only way I can
Yeah.
do it. Now I don't even know.
It needs to happen because it is one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah. Well, Ishtar's coming up. I think Ishtar might be happening, and which is
2 episodes
online.
or-
No, because this is essentially we each have one movie left before the 12 days, or the 15 days of Bad
So
Christmas
this
movies.
is my movie prior to that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's a decent one.
Yeah, good, cool.
Why
We
don't
look
you
forward to it.
tell everybody what you picked there?
Well, we will when we get to that part.
Well,
Well, I picked
I don't
Journey
even
to
know
the
that-
Far Side of the Sun,
oh,
which
okay.
is an Anderson production. And I can't talk about it until...
Wes
I was
Anderson?
no, the
Paul
Jerry
Thomas
and
Anderson?
Sylvia Anderson, which you'll learn more about later.
Cool.
Isn't there another Anderson?
There's a lot of Anderson.
Well, there's one-
Lonnie Anderson,
No, there's a movie director.
also known as the Tots.
There's Wes
On the
Anderson.
Price is Right?
Paul
She took
Thomas
Burt Reynolds
Anderson.
to the cleaners, or he did to himself. Who knows?
And then there's like a Wes Anderson, or a Anderson that makes shitty movies.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
Paul
Uwe Boll.
W.S.
Paul
Anderson.
W.S. Anderson, yes.
Yes, no relation.
Okay. Oh, well, that's
At least I don't think so.
Well, let's get into the streaming do's and don'ts for this week. Did you watch anything, Sam?
I just told you what I watched at the Planet of the Apes.
Where'd you watch that?
I remember when I told you that I put the antenna booster on my TV and I get all the channels
Oh,
again?
they were on TV.
I get the movie channel again.
Oh, nice.
Because in the movie channel they show it in the original format now, and they don't edit the films, they just put commercials in them, so they just blur the boobs out.
Mm.
So you get to see pretty much the movie in its original form, and it's
Other-
a lot of the same
other than
stuff
the cans.
on Netflix. I think that's why they get the licensing for it. So back in the game.
Well,
I also watched the Eyes of Laura Mars, even though it's not Halloween yet, but it'll be past Halloween when this airs. Not very good.
What's that on?
What's it on?
Yeah, none of this is streaming.
No, The Eyes of Laura Mars is on Netflix.
Okay.
It's got Tommy Lee Jones and not Lauren Bacall or the other lady that looks like her.
Kate McCall? Bogart McCall?
Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway.
I get all of them confused.
Sure.
It's a psychological thriller.
All right.
Tommy Lee Jones looks like our old
Dude, don't.
No.
Okay. Good.
George Lucas liked it enough to hire Irving Kershner to do Empire, though.
Hey, well, there you go. Jackie and I watched Django Unchained. That's on Netflix. It's not really a stinker, but we watched
streaming.
it. It's streaming. It's on Netflix currently. Do. Because it's
his most... He obviously had a nice time making the movie, and I could tell that when I was watching it, that everyone was having a nice time. I did get little teeth grinding during the Mandingo fighting, that they even called it that, and some of the other stuff. I was like, actually, the thing that made me mad is that he's throwing around the word that you're not supposed to say in the script, but he himself doesn't say it when he's on screen. It's like, dude, you ultimately just said it 110 times.
right.
But now you're on screen not using... Well, who the fuck are you anyway?
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? I didn't like it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was extremely overrated.
Oh, I thought it was a 5, but
I give
thought
it a 6.
everything
It looked nice.
I thought everything since Pulp Fiction has been like a 2.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. What do you think, Jackie?
Oh, I said dude. I liked it, but I'm with you guys. I think it was overrated. I don't think it was fantastic. It's a Quentin Tarantino, and I really don't like his films most of the time.
I think it's the best Quentin Tarantino movie I've seen since Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was decent. It's worth a watch if you're bored.
Yeah, it's a do. Just don't...
It
shouldn't have been nominated, that's for goddamn sure.
I think I might actually like Kill Bill Volume 2 better, even though I hate Kill Bill Volume 1.
I hate them both. Secondly, Witching and Bitching, which is a 2003 movie out of Spain, I believe.
How was that?
I really liked it.
Subtitles.
Yeah, it's subtitled. And I will... It's a comedy, and I will give you one problem with it. I think it's a better movie than I think it is. Because the problem with comedy and subtitles is it's basically impossible to do any type of timing. You can't get a sense of timing with lines when you're reading them. It's hard to find the humor in going da 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 da. Whereas if you hear the guy say it, there's probably all sorts of inflection and pausing and timing that make you go, that's funny.
I find that even when they're subtitled, sometimes an actor can make it work, and other times it just takes a second viewing.
This is a lot of fast dialogue.
Yeah, if it's fast dialogue, you gotta watch the damn thing twice.
You can't really tell what the actor's doing, and it's in Spanish, so you can't really tell what the actor's doing just by his voice, because it's... slower? What'd you think, Jackie?
I was actually entertained by it. Like, I kind of thought it was going to be stupid, just based off the cover. But I was entertained. It had a very
I thought it was going to be
well-paced story. I didn't think it was budget at all. I
thought it was... You're talking about
Yeah,
the cover.
yeah.
The cover makes it seem like it's a budget film.
But it really wasn't.
It was not a budget film. No.
I thought it was great.
Some of the best...
the big boob lady in it is just fantastic.
The wire work and the CGI work, I thought looked great.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have a problem with any of the effects in the movie. It definitely was not budget. I think this was probably a big deal in Spain.
Well, there's a lot of companies doing things for about a third or 25% of the Hollywood cost, special effects wise, around the world. So it could still be budget.
They're talented. It looks great.
Yeah.
The whole movie looks great. There's a lot of creativity. That's what I like. It is a horror movie, but it was creative. It wasn't just the same schlock. There's fucking a giant fat thing that's unbelievable, and the whole child rebirth thing was like, what? Who thinks of this shit?
That's gross.
And it was crazy. It's a crazy film. I definitely give it a mega do.
Me as well.
Cool. Jackie, it's your turn for Stinker Thinkers. Stinker Thinkers.
All right, gentlemen.
They are presented to you by random science fiction-y sounds, because that's the theme of this episode, apparently. So, score is, let's go back here. Oh boy.
Right there! Woohoo!
31-19.
Justin, you're getting your ass handed.
Do we have any type of rules, or is there a special overlying theme?
Yes, has an overliming theme. Overlimey theme.
Limey theme?
They're all English.
Is that like fish and chips? It's overly limey.
Well, no, I don't think these are all English. Okay. Yeah, make sure Sam can get to it.
Well, I have to lift
You
it.
should just put it in your lap. You have to reach into your crotch.
If I put it down like this, if I put it flat on the table, the microphone or the speakers are on the flat and they won't come up.
All right.
Then I'm going to fuck up my NFL trophy thing.
Okay, here we go. Their turf, their game.
Hold on, I was just testing it.
Oh, okay.
Their turf, their
I'm
game.
going to use the laser gun.
Okay. Their turf, their game, their rules. They didn't count on his law. All test true heart wants is to sell.
You already did this one.
I didn't.
Are you sure you're not reading from a previous episode? It's Dick Tracy.
Yes, it is.
You did Dick Tracy already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then that one doesn't count.
No, that does not count.
All right. This one doesn't have a tagline. Amber is 40, beautiful, rich, spoiled, and arrogant beyond measure. Nothing makes this woman happy, including her wealthy but passive husband, Tony, a pharmaceutical kingpin. When Tony takes her on a private cruise from Greece to Italy, Amber is unimpressed at this impromptu, non-frills vacation and takes out her anger on the ship's first mate, Giuseppe. When a storm leaves the two shipwrecked on a desert island, however, the tables suddenly turn. Lightsaber?
Swept away?
Yes.
Nice!
Next one. 12 outrageous guests, 4 scandalous requests, and 1 lone bellhop in his first day on the job. Who's in for the wildest New Year's of his life?
4 rooms.
Yes.
4 rooms.
Had 4 different directors. It has Tim Roth is the only thing that sort of brings the whole thing together.
Huh, I know.
They're all movies with Madonna.
Yes!
Nice. 2 points. I was trying to make the connection between Dick Tracy and Swept Away. I only got 1 point. Bummer.
You'd have to know that Madonna was in 4 rooms as well.
33 to 20. Jackie, just as a news to our avid listeners, may be coming up with a new segment.
Because this thing is getting out of control one-sided.
Yeah.
I'm down by 13. Come on.
And, you know, I'm not going to lie.
I've been in worse situations.
There's only so many mainstream shit movies that I can throw out there. Like,
Mainstream, yeah.
That's why Dick
'Cause if you
Tracy
get
is
into
once again on the list, because I forgot that I did it before, and that was in an earlier episode. And so we will probably be switching here very shortly to our new segment.
Well, she's in development, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm anxious for Jackie's new segment, which we're not going to give any spoilers to, but it sounds fun. And that's not a spoiler. It's not spoilers. So this week, big news.
Sure.
Last week was our official released 50th episode. Big deal. Big happy anniversary to us and you
Ready?
guys.
Woo! Party! Woo!
That's weird.
Show us your balls! Oh, wait, never mind.
Huh. Not that kind of party. That's only the type of parties you have on Rigel 5.
Oh, okay.
I think we should actually the anniversary should be the 1 year.
Oh, it'll be.
So we should do the year in review
That's
every
fine.
year.
But
That's
we're
like 108
No,
or something,
No,
19.
we're not going to do that totally. We're doing it right now. Because there's
So-
just going to be too much to do this.
We're gonna put your balls on a tweet, Sam.
This is a quick one. It's not that big of a deal. Don't get
Oh,
all
I'm
butthurt.
not butthurt.
Okay. I want you, all 3 of us, to simply state and argue our favorite 3 movies that we have had episodes about thus far.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon was one of your favorites? It doesn't have to be your own pick.
No, the 3 that I like the best. Flash Gordon,
Wow.
the Beastmaster, and that one with the witch.
One with Teen Witch.
Teen Witch.
Huh? Those are all your picks.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Best movies we've done so far.
Huh. I'm gonna disagree with Flash Gordon for sure, because Flash Gordon just is... There's better stuff that we have done.
I just love the costumes of Flash Gordon. And the songs by Queen.
Sammy?
You should go next, because I'm having a hard time thinking about what we did other than The Man from Hong Kong.
I'm going to give you Beastmaster. Beastmaster's
is out of control.
Epic. It is epic. It's not just a poorly made movie. It is an achievement in poorly made movies and can never, ever be made again. There will never be another Beastmaster. Whereas Flash Gordon is just some crap. That type of crap happens all the damn time. That's why we have a show about crap. It's because there's so much crap that's like Flash Gordon. Whereas like Beastmaster is like, what? So, I'll see your Beastmaster. I'll khaki the other two. Teen Witch is honorable mention for sure because it's really fucking out of control. I am going to give myself a nod and put in Bad Taste. Just a week ago. I loved it. It was amazing. So good. Crazy. Silly. Inventive. Interesting. Crazy. Silly. Okay. And last but not least, this came down to a real hard pick, Sam.
Flash Gordon!
All of the last remaining hard picks were yours. It came down to Showdown in Little Tokyo, Stargrove, Never Too Young to Die, and The Man from Hong Kong. And The Man from Hong Kong takes it.
Yeah, I'm going to take The Man from Hong Kong, too. Just because it was such a huge damn surprise. But I will also see Beastmaster. What was your other one that wasn't what you just said, and wasn't Bad Taste, which I've seen a couple times, and wasn't... you had another one that wasn't Bad Taste, and it wasn't Death Race that was pretty hot.
I honestly don't remember. See, that's what I'm saying. We couldn't do this at 100 because we can't fucking remember the movies we've done.
You should have told me that they were going to do
I
this.
like the surprise factor.
Of it? No, because I had somebody texting me about which episode was which this week, all week long, and I was like, I don't know. I have to go look. I don't remember it.
Oh, man. I did, obviously, the 2 road trips were my ideas, the field trips. They weren't my official movies.
Well, actually, the one was...
Noah and Need for Speed?
Need for Speed was your official movie, because we did a 0.5 on that.
Oh, Need for Speed, yeah. I wouldn't put Need for Speed in our favorites.
No.
It's fun. But, yeah, I don't know what this other one could have been.
Absolutely not. Since I can't think about it, I'm probably just going to say... probably Showdown. That shit
and
so
Man from Hong Kong?
Showdown, Man from Hong Kong, and Beastmaster.
Well, that means that... Beastmaster's the finest thing we've done.
Yes!
Hey,
that was a jacket pick.
Not bad. At least we'll honor you and be humble and respect your Beastmaster pick, whereas you just go, I am the best, and everything you guys do is shit.
Hey.
And then get knocked down 3 pegs because you picked fucking Splash.
Hey, I already apologized for that. Goddamn Splash ruined my reputation.
Which makes Man from Hong Kong the winner! So, why don't you tell us about this movie, Sam, with your boring bullshit.
Sam's boring bullshit.
Journey to the Far Side of the Sun, as it is known in the United States, was actually called Doppelganger originally.
Mm-hmm.
It is...
Okay, well, that's probably a pretty big spoiler.
Yep, that means there's 2 of the same guy.
Well, you'll see. Anyway.
Is it Lorenzo Lamas wearing a mustache by chance?
And Jackie's like, who's the other guy?
This is Doppelganger.
I don't think that's the same
they don't
guy.
look anything alike.
I'm pretty sure that's a different guy.
Fuck both you guys.
Well, Lorenzo Lamas is the master of disguise.
He put on a fake nose, I was completely convinced.
So it's directed by Robert Parrish, former child actor, and then occasionally, he actually does direct a number of films, most of which you and I have never heard of.
Isn't he the center for the Celtics?
No, but he is also that.
Oh, okay.
Different guy. Different Robert Parrish. He was notably, besides this, one of many directors for the colossal fucking train wreck that is the original Casino Royale.
Okay. I've never dialed that up.
If we run out of shit to do, it's so bad though. It's so bad. It's one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
I'll get back to him, because he was a problem, apparently. It's an Anderson production, Jerry and Sylvia Anderson, as I was saying. Wait for this. You will remember them from the Supermarionation craze. Went on in the 60s and 70s. They repeated their shows
I don't
on
remember
TV. Don't you remember the little puppet shows where like you could sometimes see the strings?
Like
and
Howdy Doody?
No, they were like science fiction shows done with marionettes.
Oh, kind of. It was
Like, it
before
was the
my
inspira-
time
it was-
by about
they were on
30
TV.
years, but
No, they were on TV up until we were like 12 or 15.
I didn't
They
have
would get
TV.
rerun. Anyway, well, you guys had Prime Star.
I had to read the Bible.
Okay. They're not in there.
Not in the Bible.
There's not any marionettes flying spaceships in the Bible.
You'd be surprised. There's some pretty wild shit in there.
Yeah, well, all right. Shadow puppets, anyway. Yes, they're Thunderbirds Go, or Thunderbirds or Go's the movie. Thunderbirds is the series. Captain Scarlet and Mysterions. Terrahawks. No, Supercar. None of these.
None of
No.
these, man.
All right. They did a live-action television series called Space 1999 that was on for 2 seasons that nobody saw because it was pretty much only in England.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really the primary inspiration for Team America, World Police,
Okay.
is these guys.
Gotcha.
This shit was everywhere for a while. This movie didn't help things.
Uh-huh.
During the middle of the production, the cinematographer John Reed quit because of conflict, just overwhelming
Wait,
conflicts
who
on
did?
set.
The cinematographer?
Yeah, and he'd shot all their stuff. One of the things you're going to notice about
Pretty
this
hard to
film...
make a movie without a cinematographer.
Well, here's the thing.
What
Jerry
the hell
Anderson...
is a cinematographer? Is that the cameraman?
No, it's the guy that's in charge of what goes on, what things look like
Yeah, he is
in the camera. It's not what you point at. It is what you point at,
It's
but
the
it's
entire composition lighting.
composition. That's
Oh, okay.
But yes, a lot of times they do operate the camera.
ambiance of the film. Per
John
se.
Reed, for instance, does generally operate his own camera. Now, one of the things where you can have a lot of these problems going on is that Jerry Anderson can kind of do all of it. So he's going to step in and put on a bunch of different hats to get this thing made.
Mhm.
Because Robert Parrish at one point has become such a problem because I don't think he understood that when you're working with the Andersons, you're not really the director. You're the director of you're making sure the actors don't suck. It's their movie.
Right.
It's not your, and he kept trying to make it his movie and it's like, this is not your movie. This is their movie. Quit being an asshole. That was apparently, according to Jerry Anderson, his only mistake in the film was hiring Robert Parrish.
Stick with dunking there, Robert Parrish.
What-
Get those rebounds.
Yeah. Now, going back to John Reed quitting, you'll probably wonder for the first 20 minutes of this movie why I picked it. You'll be like, this is the most brilliantly shot film I've ever seen. Why is it on Stinker Madness? Well, he doesn't shoot the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a twist. There's
Well,
a point.
There's a point where you can tell that there's a lot of shots that are gotten under duress. Getting this thing done became a problem.
So it's like a good science fiction movie, and then all of a sudden it turns into
There's a serious
there's
point
an off switch.
that things derail. And it's not just for how it's shot or like the entire production, just like the costumes, the models, like things just sort of derail.
Go awry.
And that's why it's on this program.
Excellent.
Even though this is the people who have seen this have it in their top 100. Like this is in a lot of top 100 science fiction movies because it's so little known. Also, the DVD copy I have, this is the first release of the DVD. They did it in 2008. I don't know how many they did in 2008. This is really rare. This like I don't know anybody else who has this movie.
Well,
So you're really hoping that
yeah,
our DVD player doesn't eat your movie?
Yeah, that would suck
they do
pretty bad.
that?
Do you remember though when VCRs used to eat your tapes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was my joke.
I get it. I more feel bad for the listener because how are they going to view this film if it's so rare?
I think it's on YouTube.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure.
There you go. Check it out.
You can. Well, it was re-released in 2008 because
Just nobody bought it.
now that DVD players are region free,
Mhm.
it isn't a problem that all of the 2008 releases were region 2.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's been preserved by the British Film Board as well.
They'll just preserve anything there.
It's the same. I think they picked this for the same reason I picked it. It's like, you gotta pick something by the Andersons because they were such a significant part of television and film history because nobody had done that. It's like, it was such a thing that was so new and inventive, and it's like, we gotta pick something by him. So I'm picking this by him. I think that the film board picked this by him as well.
Okay.
End of the first 20 minutes is like jaw-dropping. This is the best shot movie I have ever seen in my fucking life.
Excellent.
The, another problem that Anderson recounted was that Patrick Wymark and Ian Hendry, he had to do all of the shooting with them in the mornings because they would have liquid lunch and be completely fucking worthless after that.
Hell
In his words, there wasn't much you could do with them after lunch.
Most of my
Like,
best work
just-
comes after lunch.
I don't know how to say his name. I want to say it's Roy Tynes, but it might be Roy Thins or...
Venus.
You'll see. He'll be
Denise.
the one guy that you recognize as a leading man. Is the leading man in this movie?
Why? Because he's got a beard?
No, you'll just recognize him from other movies.
Okay.
His real...
Sometimes some of the movies you pick, the guy has a beard, and that's how I know that he's the leading man.
And he's not wearing white shoes.
Yeah.
I think he might have a beard in this movie.
God damn it, I knew it!
He doesn't have a ninja butler.
A beard and a ninja butler.
No, a beard makes you the good guy in Sam's films. The ninja butler makes you a bad guy. If you have a ninja butler chauffeur,
Or-
you're a bad guy.
White shoes.
And wear
White shoes, yeah.
So, Roy Tynes' wife, in real life, Lynn Loring, had to step in because of another on-set conflict where Tisha Sterling got sick and left the movie.
Brown bottle flow?
Well, if she was hanging out at lunch with the other Taz, you never know. It was supposed to be illness, who knows, with as many problems as they had making this thing, what exactly happened with her, but she's not in the movie, and I guess Lynn Loring was already in the area, so they just threw her in there.
Hey, you. Get on in here.
Here's a blonde wig, get in.
Nah, fuck it. We don't even need it.
And
Roll.
if you watch a lot of Pinewood films, you could keep an eye out for George Sewell, Ed Bishop, and Herbert Lom, who you guys will recognize, but will be like, oh, those are those guys, and then you won't be able to remember which one's which. Maybe George Sewell, he's in a lot of stuff, but that's the side of that.
Well, it sounds like another riveting Sam pick. I look forward to it. Because I've never seen it. Jackie's never seen it, I know.
No.
Never even heard of it before today, so...
All I knew is that Sam's punishing me with another goddamn space movie.
Maybe this one
He's
will
had to piss at Jason X last time, and now we're back in another
Maybe-
goddamn space pick.
Maybe this will be the one that gets you on board with space movies.
No. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Space Jams with Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan. If we're going to watch any space movies, that'll be
That's
it.
the one.
That thing is, oh boy.
All right, so for our improv, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go into it. There's no setup for this other than the actual setup.
So there's a setup.
There is a
there's a
setup, but it's
setup.
part of the improv. So are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. In 1972, after the success of 2001, A Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick and Arthur C. Clarke reunited to discuss the sequel, 2010, To the Power of Pi, where Frank Poole would return to Earth, but during the present and be hideously confused on where he's at, because he lands and dethaws out at a LARPing festival in the park.
Bring, 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 bring. That's a harp. Bring, 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 bring. Because they have harps. Bring, 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 bring.
That's a spaceship door opening. Space pod thing that I got lost in and frozen. Sort of.
Bring, 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 bring.
Okay, I think that's good.
Okay, just throwing in some ambiance
Ah.
there.
God. I can't believe I somehow made it back to Earth without any propulsion system whatsoever. Thank God. On dry land. And unthawed. And alive and talking.
Charge!
Oh my God, Jesus!
Yeah! Whack you! Whack you!
I said not so hard, friend! I hate you with me space Zappa! Lightnings! We talked about this! As soon as I make
No, you tried to convince us that we were having space gunfight. This is a sword fight. We're knights and wizards and dragons and...
I made the sound!
I don't care, that doesn't work. You're just making a bing bing sound. I hit you with my sword, that means you have to go down.
Fine, I will!
Back to our corners!
Frank Poole, space log. Entry number 29. I've made it back to Earth. But it seems I've traveled into the past, and they've noticed me.
Buddy! You're supposed to go to your side now! You won't hit! Go to your side!
Which side?
What
Okay.
What are you even wearing, man? What kind of costume is that? Is that like knight's armor that's white and green and no, it's orange and with your face shield. It was orange at the end of 2001, right? He's wearing orange.
I think he may have been
bless
wearing
my
orange.
soul.
I think it was orange.
He has a beard.
Worry.
Are you
Earthman.
supposed to be a wizard?
I am from a different land. One far away.
Whoa.
Take me to your leader.
Oh, that's Greg.
Okay, where is Greg?
How do you know he wants to go to your leader? Maybe he wants to go to our leader, Tom.
I just asked him. I had to pick a side. You told me to pick a side. I pick a side.
Tom's got better armor and a nicer helmet, and he's got dragon power.
Tom's he's not here. The problem is he's not here because his mom said that he had to do laundry. So let's just take this guy to see Greg. He wants to see the leader, and Greg's got the highest level of wizard staff magic level 5 here, so that takes care of your Greg Mark who has only
Tom. His name's Tom.
Tom who has negative 10 laundry powers. Come on, dude.
So, ye King Greg, is it?
I am Lord Greg of the Longstromlands of the West Yarn.
So this
I'm
is
the princess.
so this is the West Yarn now, is it?
The West Yarn, and I am the king.
Wait, Lord Greg King?
Lord Greg King, regent of the West Yarn of Eastershire.
And I'm the princess.
I see
Yes, we know.
that you
Thank
are
you very much.
battled into a heavy conflict here.
We are in constant conflict with Tom of Laundryham. Get it, Laundryham? Because he's got to do his laundry? That guy's a nerd.
In the
Anyways,
future past, there's a lot of inside jokes that I don't get.
who are you, traveler, to address me as such?
I am Sir Frank of Outland.
Outland?
I am an Outlander.
Outlander?
Now look, here.
We have your woman, Outlander.
I'm princess.
Lord Greg King, let's cut to the chase here. Let's get down to brass tacks.
All right.
I think I can win this thing for you. You're fighting with plastic swords and cardboard. I think.
And foam. Don't forget foam.
And foam, which
and
I am
bags.
quite confused as to how you've developed these technologies without first developing bronze. However, I can equip you to win this war.
Excellent. Wait, what? Okay, proceed.
Have you ever heard of a forge?
No.
Oh, God.
Wait, a forge?
Yes, a forge.
A forge of the Hammer of Lords?
Maybe.
We have one.
Oh, good.
Come this way.
All right.
Here it is. It may look like tomato soup, but I promise it's fire.
Gosh, shit.
It's spicy.
How do you people get... Is that a Kia?
That is Greg's mom's Kia, yes. Yes. It is the dragon model.
Hey, y'all, we just came back from our side of the camp, and I don't know if you all recognize this, but it is time for lunch.
Oh, yes. Let us break for lordly lunch.
You guys break for lunch during battles?
Yes. Today, what do we have on the menu, princess?
I brought egg sandwiches.
Egg sandwiches.
They might be a
Egg
little
sandwiches in the future. Past.
No! Get to the chopper!